Hello there, beautiful. Welcome to this channel. My name is Sandra Carmen and I offer personal support for high-performing women and thought leaders in the field of intimacy, relationships, and true feminine expression. I'd like to take a moment to discuss something that we rely on constantly when making decisions, and when we lack it or don't listen to it, we might set ourselves up for challenges. It is the embodied yes. And I mean your deep, whole body, soulful yes. That doesn't come from overthinking or people pleasing, but it comes from a place of truth, from your body, from what you know inside. And if you're like me, you've caught yourself saying yes when you actually meant no at some point. And maybe you also questioned your instincts, your gut feeling. You might have felt unaligned before. If that is familiar or sounds familiar, then stay with me, because that's the topic today. So what does it actually feel like when you want to give a whole body yes? I want to take you through some of the characteristics of an authentic yes versus a conditioned one or a forced one, and also bring you a mini practice of embodiment to connect with your inner truth again. So let's begin here. Many of us, particularly women, learn to override the inner messages, to be polite, to not rock the boat, to please others. And at some point, we began to distrust the signals our body sends. And we agreed to projects, to favors, to make others happy. And there might have been resentment. And the key is, simply because your brain agrees, it doesn't necessarily mean that your body agrees as well. An embodied yes is like no, a deep one, and at times even with this goosebumps or prickly feeling that you get when you're aligned. A conditioned yes is like when you have a shallow breath and a should rather than a want is coming through. Maybe even an upset stomach or some fear, some subtle anxiety. Some of us become anxious or drained afterwards, and chances are you didn't first connect with your body's response if you override like that. So let's identify what it truly means. I myself came to identify my yes in a very specific way, by slowing down. So when you are rushing, multitasking, or extreme overthinking happens, you cannot access your body's wisdom. Stillness is really a portal to more clarity. Then you tune into your sensations. To make a decision, you ask, how does this feel in my body? Scan your senses. Do you ever feel open or closed? Maybe excited or pressured, light or heavy? Maybe your body whispers something, or maybe it screams. It's a practice to listen, to make small choices that are more aligned. So when you are confronted with big opportunities and a big yes or a no is needed, what I want is to offer an opportunity to create a moment to become still and to ask your body, not your inner planner, not your mind, not your brain, the one that is productive, but ask your body, what does it want? And then there's often this sacral response or that gut feeling that is somewhere located around your belly. The lower part of your body that is giving you a certain nudge, a certain message. So recall a choice or something you needed to decide recently where you weren't sure and there was confusion. Ask your body and then observe what happens. Is your breathing deeper or more shallow? is your perception of warmth or of constriction. There's no wrong or right. It's simply a practice of sitting in stillness and observing, witnessing yourself in that. So when do you know what your correct choice and your true body choice was? The more you listen, the louder it becomes. I promise that. You may close your eyes for a moment and just be with whatever sensations are here. What you are looking for is not a specific thought to pop into your head. It's not a specific idea or an insight that comes from the intellectual plane. It is a level deeper than that. And I want to add that numbness might prevent you from reaching this place or even being able to hear this deeper inner voice that is trying to give you a signal. It's the case for a lot of us in today's world with all the exciting stimuli we have around us all day, every day, that we become numb for a variety of reasons that can happen. But it is as if there's a filter and only a limited amount is able to reach you, pass through that filter, which is a very smart protective function often of our body. And so if there's absolutely nothing, no sensations, no feelings, no emotions coming up, just simply the rat race up here in your head, a constant chatter, never-ending loop of thoughts, then I invite you to accept that and simply notice that, because that is a very important first step already. If you, however, are able to reach towards your lower belly, towards the part of your body that has a deeper knowing, and it is possible for you to sense it, then simply remember that feeling. Simply notice. The memory of exactly that moment. And use it as a reference point, as a guidance. So I love to ask myself the question, how can I live from this place more frequently? Right there, in that moment of truth, I permit myself to take a break. I trust my body even when my mind is not on board or has a different idea of how things will go. The more you support that body yes, the stronger your no becomes, and you don't leak energy constantly. You don't abandon yourself. You come from a place of alignment and love. And my dear, what would be different in your life if you only spoke yes each time your body agreed to something? Please let me know in the comments below. I would be so delighted to hear from you. And feel free to share this video with a good sister or friend of yours who could use a reminder. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a like. Maybe subscribe to my channel so you never miss any of the future videos. And remember, you're your own oracle. Your body already knows. You don't need to ask anyone for advice. It is already within you. And I'm sending you so much love. Until next time, see you soon.